Welcome to Glen Coe, one of the most beautiful areas in Scotland. We woke up this morning to the sound of bagpipes.
What a wake-up call.
That's so good.
We are here in Glencoe, and last night we stayed here at the Three Sisters Car Park. This is just a beautiful pull-off right on the A82 highway, and it's called the Three Sisters because there are three peaks, 1, 2, 3, right behind us, and this is a beautiful view to wake up to in the morning. I would definitely recommend coming here and seeing the Three Sisters, and there's even a really nice hike at the bottom of this valley where you can hike to a loch. Next, we're going to stop by the nearby Glencoe Visitor Center. So a good place to start your trip here in Glencoe is here at the Glencoe Visitor Center. You can stop here and talk with some of the staff and find out some of the best hikes in this area. So inside the Visitor Center, they have an exhibit all about the mountain climbing and the snow rescue service that is here in Glencoe. They also have a video that shows every 20 minutes about the history and nature of the Glencoe area. One thing that is neat here at the Visitor Center is that they have a reconstruction of a turf house from the 17th century. Next, we're heading to Glen Etive, which has the most beautiful driving tour in this area. So we made it to the Glen Etive Road, and this road is 12 miles, and it is one way, and it's a single lane road, so there's lots of places for you to pull off, but it can get kind of tight, so we're gonna have to make sure we're extra careful today.
Along this road, there are multiple stops where you can see waterfalls and really cool viewpoints of the moors over here, and it ends at a loch. So we will see all of that along this road.
The first part of this drive goes through the moors, which is kind of like a marshy wetland, which is beautiful in its own way because it has lots of the heather flowers and the wild grasses and the rolling hills, and it's pretty beautiful. Well, that was crazy. I was just trying to film this stream and all of a sudden this big military plane starts flying through this valley. That was very impressive. Another cool thing about this road is that for a majority of the road, it does follow this stream. So that's really beautiful just to see the stream kind of winding through this mountain landscape. Evidently, Glen Etive is used by the Royal Air Force for low altitude flying training.
This is the Glen Etive waterfall. It is just right off the road, and you just hike down a little path and you are right here next to it. I will suggest when you do this road to wear your hiking boots. Even though a lot of the stops are right off the road, it's just better to have good footwear.
So behind me, this is where they filmed a scene from the movie Skyfall. Unfortunately, they're doing some construction right now right where James Bond and M were placed in this scene, but they're trying to make the road a little bit wider there so people can pull off and take pictures. But it's kind of cool to see that this was the same spot where that movie was filmed, and I'm a big James Bond fan. That's my favorite movie series.
As we're driving on this road, we're getting more into areas that are more wooded and more trees and not so much of that moor area, which is like the wetlands. This behind me is Loch Earl. It's one of the many lochs back here in Glen Etive. It is so beautiful with a gorgeous setting in the base of a mountain. You can hike down there and just check it out. We're gonna keep going though because we wanna get to the end, to the big lock, and have some lunch. We made it to the end of the drive and we are here at Loch Etive. We are gonna have a quick lunch and just enjoy the view and head back to the main road and just take in more sights. We have finished the Glen Etive drive and man, it was gorgeous. You definitely have to do it when you're here in Glen Coe.
So we lucked out with a bright and sunny day, but I'm sure with a cloudy or foggy day, that would make this landscape look even more epic.
While we were driving in last night to Glen Coe, we stopped at a couple of really cool places along the way. Hagrids Hut location, which I will include some of the clips from that now. If you are as big of a Harry Potter fan as I am, then you need to add this onto your list to see when here in Scotland, especially in the Glencoe area. We are gonna check out the spot where they filmed the iconic view of Hagrid's Hut. To start the short hike, you park at the end down the hill here. I will show that now. And it's supposedly a short walk. It's not too far from that location. We found Hagrid's Hut location. The only thing is when you see it, as you can tell, the sun is so bright that I cannot get a cool picture or a video of the location with the lake in the background. But I'm gonna go to the side here where you can see another, I guess, position of it from the movie. I'm gonna look for a picture of it and see how it looks from the other side. So the view that is behind me up here, it is to the right of the location, as I think it's the better view because you get the mountains behind it. The other views as well, really cool, but with the sun behind the location, it is just so bright. So it's better to come here probably in the middle of the day or early in the morning, so you'll get that awesome view with the lake behind the spot.
Okay, so driving on this road that goes to Glencoe, A82, I have to say is one of the most beautiful roads that I've ever driven on. And one of the most beautiful stops you can pull over and take a look at is the Wee White House, is what it's nicknamed. It has another name, but I can't pronounce it. But off on the side is this little white cottage right at the base of these mountains.
In my opinion, this is one of the most beautiful spots here in Scotland. I mean, Skye was gorgeous, but this is just breathtaking. I mean, come on, check it out. I think that Wee White House is one of the most beautiful spots here in Scotland.
Thanks for watching our video as we traveled through Glencoe.
It is definitely a place that you have to come to when you are coming to Scotland.